Recent mass shootings have increased calls for gun control that could lead to action in Congress. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Shannon Heggie. Just last night, Rhode Island Congressman David Cicilline went viral for his heated comments to his Republican colleagues, some of whom dispute whether the measures will make a difference. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni caught up with the congressman today.
She joins us now with more from what he had to say. Anita?
Well, Mike and Shannon, another mass shooting and another renewed push for gun control legislation. Rhode Island's Democrat-controlled legislature is taking up various gun control bills, including an assault rifles ban, similar to what Congress is doing, but Republicans and Second Amendment advocates say that these measures will not work. The gun control debate has consumed lawmakers once again since the shooting in Uvalde, Texas, and in Tulsa.
Doing here today with our Lieutenant Governor. We're signing a Gun Violence Awareness Day.
Second Amendment advocates say bills that restrict guns won't end gun violence, but Rhode Island Congressman David Cicilline disagrees.
There's just no way that they'll stop crime. They're not going to stop evil people.
Stop saying nothing in this legislation would change anything. That is a lie.
Cicilline making those heated comments during a hearing at a House committee last night where they took up a package of gun control bills. Less than 24 hours later, he joined families impacted by gun violence in Rhode Island. This woman says her daughter was gunned down a decade ago wearing a butterfly to represent her life.
Because this will be your child that you will be wearing on your shirt if we don't pass any type of laws that protect our children to just simply go to school. Have we become so numb?
Opponents are steadfast that these bills will restrict their constitutional right to bear arms, but Cicilline says there are exceptions.
There have been lots of reasonable restrictions that make it clear that the Second Amendment, like every constitutional right, is not absolute.
And in that committee hearing last night, Congressman Cicilline says one of the bills has passed through that would raise the age to buy certain guns from 18 to 21, something that the Rhode Island General Assembly is also looking into. For now, live at the State House, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
A package of gun control bills are making their way through Congress following the recent mass shootings in an effort to prevent these tragedies from happening again. Good evening, I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Shannon Heggie. Rhode Island Congressman David Cicilline made a plea last night to get them into law. His speech going viral on social media. Cicilline was in Rhode Island this afternoon, and 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni caught up with him. She joins us now with the story. Anita?
Well, once again, after another mass shooting, lawmakers are renewing the debate over gun control. Rhode Island gun control advocates are hopping on the momentum, hoping that the state will enact similar legislation that Congress is looking to pass.
That's what we're doing here today with our Lieutenant Governor.
On the day declared as Gun Violence Awareness Day, Congressman Cicilline, advocates, and families impacted by gun violence are pushing for lawmakers to act on gun control bills. Cicilline gathering less than 24 hours after making heated comments during a House panel in D.C. that took up multiple bills, including an assault weapons ban and one that will raise the age to purchase some guns from 18 to 21, that bill making it through the congressional committee. It was at the hearing that Cicilline called out Republicans who say these measures will not help end the mass shootings in the country. Take a listen to what he had to say last night and this afternoon.
You know who didn't have their constitutional right to life respected? The kids at Parkland and Sandy Hook and Uvalde and Buffalo, and the list goes on and on. So spare me the about constitutional rights.
Will the gentleman yield?
No, I will not yield, and I'm not going to yield for my entire 5 minutes, so don't ask again. Yesterday's hearing that we refuted the claim that somehow there's nothing they could do about it. This is all really terrible, and boy, they wish they could help, but there's nothing. That's just baloney.
But Second Amendment advocates say these bills are not the answer.
The issue is mental health in our children. The issue is that we're not securing our schools.
And many of the bills before Congress are similar to ones that are here in Rhode Island, including a ban on assault weapons and one that would raise the age of buying certain guns from 18 to 21. At the State House, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.